Welcome back. Thanks for clicking this. Today I'm selling out to the Grand Army of the Republic. I've played a lot of Confederacy, I'm looking to shake things up, and I want to see what... Oops, see, I almost clicked it right there. They got me on the payroll still. But in any case, the Techno Union didn't give me a satisfactory bonus this year, so here we are. Not for real though, the Republic roster has always interested me because I was an Empire main for the most part in Awakening of the Rebellion. I played a lot of Rebels too, and I really like all the factions if I'm being honest. I must confess I'm not very good at Black Sun, but I gained a lot of experience at that even with the Confederacy in a way. Enough rambling though. The point is, this roster is very interesting because it has the best parts, some of the best parts of the Rebel Alliance, mixed with some of the best parts of the Empire. At the end of the day, our ships are not as durable as the Empire's, and our starfighters don't do as much damage, but that's because it's an earlier era, which is part of the charm of Awakening of the Clone Wars. So I just really enjoy this period of time too. This era has fewer small factions. Like there's no Hapes Consortium, which I like that. Not a big fan of the Hapes looking the way their ships look or work. But yeah, it's nothing deeper than that. I just think they look goofy. They're also really irritating because they attack either side. Like if you're no matter who you are, they're gonna be able to sting you. I digress. I'm gonna poke around the map and take a look here. The plan is to rush Smallcraft 1, 2, and 3, just to make this interesting. Let me know in the comments if you think that's dumb. Please give me advice. I welcome it. I'm not as experienced with this faction as I am the Confederacy, or any of the Awakening of the Rebellion ones. But yeah, the plan is to send Padme to Corellia, and then we're gonna build this guy because he's completely bonkers, nuts. Like I can give you perspective of a Confederacy player. Like this is ridiculous. ROYCE HEMLOCK. We have nothing like this. Like our guy is at faux Rost, and yeah, good luck getting him out of there. Like who would build techs here? That'd be madness. But I digress. We're gonna build him. We're gonna use him to rush small craft. We're actually gonna queue up one of them right now because we're 100% committed to it, and it's cheap. It's the cheapest option. We're gonna upgrade our acclimators. We're also going to play in the spirit of the game. So that means no retreat cheesing. And yes, I looked it up. I confirmed that that is, in fact, cheesing. I've decided not to do it this time. It gave me a huge advantage in my Confederacy run, I admit. But we're gonna try to be a little bit lore accurate. Like trust me, the AI, not that formidable at the end of the day. They make a lot of ships, there's a lot of fun fights, but it's limited in what it can do. So what I'm doing is I'm just going across each world and sort of signing off on it by moving the ships near it. What we're gonna do when we look at a sector, to consolidate it without retreat cheesing, you say, this is the perfect example. Here's Arinda, which is not a particularly valuable world, honestly. The ground map is not very defensible. The generator spawns here, for example, or your buildings. You can see the build slots. It's really difficult because of how small the map is to protect your generator. So we will try to defend it on the ground, but at the end of the day, it's not that valuable. We'll still build stuff. So with that in mind, we're going to send the ships here and the infantry here. You see? So Yaga Minor we will hold in the air, in theory. Arenda will hold on the ground. And using this method, I'm going to clean up the whole rest of the galaxy as well. And we're also going to look around for some mines. I mean, I think I can do this fast enough to keep you here. Let's find out. Maybe I'll edit this out if I take too long deliberating, but we're prioritizing space mines and ground mines. So Raltier needs one. Argyle needs one. These worlds should need this one here. This one here. Oh, this one needs 2 mines. That's unfortunate. They both do. You're isolated, so let's start moving these back. Let's rally what we can at Coruscant, too. We're just going to clump everything together. Bring it in. Get everybody up to Coruscant. I'm also planning on striking north first to get Ord Mantell and to secure our tech research areas. By the way, do not research tech on Coruscant. I've never really played that far into one of these campaigns yet, but I know better than to put tech on Coruscant. Just trust me, don't do it. You will regret it. I'm not going to tell you why without a spoiler warning, but, consider yourself warned. Now, what else can we do here? We're going to probably... We don't need to leave ground forces up here because this is neutral and very profitable, by the way. I think I could have sworn you could build space mines here. Maybe I'm wrong. Or Tabana gas. Maybe that's here. It's been a while. Whenever I play Empire, I strike north first because it's cool. And here's another thing. Since I said I'm rushing small craft 1, 2, and 3, check this out. Adamar, 20% discount for starfighters. That's actually nuts for a faction that has good starfighters. The Confederacy starfighters are, honestly, they're not that good. I mean, you can get space superiority because the Droid Tri-Fighter is insane. It's a really, really good unit. But once you have space superiority, your starfighters are only going to tickle the Republic. Like, you don't really have good bombers. The HMP is fine. It's more defensive. It's good at killing gunships and other small craft. The Porax is just a missile defense ship. So, yep, yeah. Hey, everybody. Come on, everybody. Let's make sure that mission applied properly, too. It's still week 1. I should be queuing up mines right now. That's probably the optimal thing. So let's take a quick peek around here. Where do we got more mines? This comes with 2. That's nice. Oh, yeah. The reason I queued this, by the way, is because it's Coruscant. These are not always necessarily the best to build, but at Coruscant, it's insane and you need it. Did I spawn with Palpatine? Oh, we don't have Palpatine to start this time. That's a bummer. There's a 50-50 chance that you start with Palpatine. So at week 20, we will have him. His extra income would have been helpful, but I'm not gonna save scum that. But you can see the customs revenue here is 233, which is notable because this is percentage based. So what's another example? Do we have one that we see somewhere? There are other worlds that have much lower income. Like, look at this, base income 105. That's actually not bad. That's a terrible example. Compared to Coruscant, it's bad. See, Coruscant's base income is 244, so you get 233 from it, so it pays for itself faster. I also don't know if I should keep this Firestar. Starting next to something as powerful as Forost gives me pause. It's kind of a dangerous thing to be next to. We also want to build freighters, because the Republic doesn't have 10 pop freighters. They only have 5 pop freighters, so we might as well build some now. We want to build starfighters. Let's see. This is the one with the Academy, so we want to build a senator's office here. I think we won't have a whole lot of spare money, so let's just queue one of these up at Frisia. Is this discounted here, or is it because of Roche? I think it's because of Roche. Yeah, nice. We're not going to be able to hold this, but if it lasts 10 turns, it'll pay for itself. So we'll do there. And finish consolidating everybody. Mimban needs a mine. Eridus needs a mine. Oh boy, running out of money. I am not willing to sacrifice any research. Shoot, what world did I have selected when I built that bomber? Probably none. I think none. Let's go ahead and start grouping everybody else. How to defend this northern cluster. We probably want to do... Mythor is a lot of population, but it's not the best map. Coruscant's a pretty okay map. Bogdan is an insane map. It's really cool. I love it. Maybe we'll get to hold Bogdan this time. Then again, if they're at Bogdan, I've already lost my tech worlds, which is not acceptable. It's always a shame to see such awesome maps somewhere so remote. Like Obadiah, this map is just so cool. But the odds of it ever being the site of a decisive battle is so low. Is my diplomacy working? Let's find out. Diplomacy... What are you doing, Padme? Hopefully that starts working soon.
Mission log updated.
Separatist onslaught, okay. Okay.
Mission log updated.
Nice, alright. 30 weeks we get Corellia. It's well worth it. We're going to send her basically to negotiate with independent contractors. Like, we got all these worlds that we would rather not invade militarily. Coinstar builds a lot of our space, like our Y-wings from starfighters and stuff. Corellia has really cool special units. Like this is so cool. I love the flavor units they've added. You get the CR-90 Corvette. We get a Corellian battlecruiser just as a treat for converting the planet. And the best part is we can't be interrupted like in our Confederacy playthrough. Like when I tried to take Ord Mantell with Count Dooku, it got interrupted by the Republic. It's the worst. It's the worst feeling. I wasted like 20 weeks for nothing. Anyways, let's go ahead and send you up. Move that. Don't really know what to do with some of these units. I guess defend Kuat. I don't remember what they have. I mean, I don't remember what they start with at Balmora. I think since we're not retreat cheesing, we need to break through Bental immediately. There's an invincible dreadnought here, but we should be able to kill it. If we break through here, we can consolidate the most meaningful fleets. Hold Comenor on the ground. And we need to start building shutter shields everywhere too, so we can hold off the enemy. Luckily, we only have to set up once. I know it's not exactly the most exciting to watch, but I think we'll build a good foundation here. Let's go ahead and just clump all these together if we can target them. So you're marooned for now, so you can stay there. Yeah, Comenor and Quelor are really, really good ground defense maps. I'm really looking forward to digging in on those worlds. Question is, do we send the army to Comenor? Like, what do we have here? Yeah, 2 units here. 1 unit here. This is a really hard area to bottle up, and we're going to rely on ground defense for now, so I think we will go ahead and send the army down south, and we'll send the fleet up to Reltier. This Golan should be enough to deter them for some amount of time. Not forever, but hopefully long enough.
On the way. Moving to coordinates.
Any extra units we will simply send to
I call, babe.
just guard the ground at Kuat, I guess.
Moving out.
Copy.
Okay, what do we have here now? Just put you. Oh, you know what? That might get ruined in a sec. Let's go ahead and sort like this. I like doing that just to save time. Just using the planet to sort for me. There we go. Now we put Anakin as the scout, which I got advice from the Discord. You should join that if you haven't already. It's in the description below. Let's queue up some more mines. I have a mental note of where to make the rest to hopefully make this take less time. I was gonna say less painful. I'd take a while doing this in my first time that I attempted this. Just move this guy to show that this world's done. That's kind of how I do my stuff. Like I have, the middle is for space defenses, stations go on the right, fleets go in the middle, and transitory stuff like freighters go here on the left.
Constructing.
Gotta have a system for everything.
Beginning construction.
Yep. Well, at least I do. I don't know if I enunciated that well enough. I overthink literally everything. That's what I do. So I'm going to share that with you today. Now, Gorman has a cool bonus here, a Walker bonus. So we're going to probably prioritize it completely over Giju. Like, do we even care about Giju? Not really.
Copy that, General.
Oh, I see movement there. That's
Heading out.
alarming. Now this pocket, Hosnian Prime, since there's an independent world here, we don't really have to consider too much. We're just going to send everything to Bestine, and I'm pretty sure that's neutral. Let's see. We want to hold Ariadu, certainly. This is a great ground map, so we don't have to do it in space. So we'll hold Ariadu. I guess we'll put the fleet over either Chardin or Malistaire. This has a bomber shield health bonus, which is not that great. Liana is way better in every way. Like, I would definitely rather have 10% damage. But it's still something. Devaron's the reason we can see the nearby fleets. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. I'm actually kind of excited. Don't tell Newt Gunray I said that. He can never know, you understand? He can never know.
Confirmed.
We want to hold Naboo on the ground as well. So what, Naboo and Ariadu? You know, I guess we could actually just say forget about it and commit to holding Ariadu at all costs. Like, better to have some kind of station here, like the little Golan we have. Chardin has nothing but a medium dockyard. This is a light one. Although Malastair is worth a considerable amount. That's what we'll do. We'll send the fleet to Malastair. We'll send the ground troops. We'll split them between, like, Naboo and,
Right away.
man, my brain hurts. We'll send them split between Naboo, which we want to keep on the ground, and Ariadu. It's kind of similar to what I do as the Empire, actually. Let's see, this little pocket we haven't gotten to yet. Let's go ahead and commit to follow through here.
Fallout.
Now, this pocket's interesting. Mimban might be one of the coolest maps in the game. We want mines there, but we also want it to be defensible. Kind of have our cake and eat it too. It's totally surrounded. It's like digging in on Quelor reduces the value of Mimban, but it's just so cool. We'll just build mines and see how long we can hold it, because I think it'd be foolish not to. Dressel, though, that's a really cool map. Kind of easy. Pretty decent to hold. Especially when the Dresselians are actually on our side. There's so much cool stuff to set up here. We'll have a battle soonish, I promise. Campaign setup's not always the most interesting, I know, but if you're still here, I really appreciate you. That's one of the nice things about the Confederacy, by the way, is you never have to do that little zoom out, zoom in business that you just saw me doing there. We have money for a bomber, so let's queue that up. We're gonna need it. Wrong world targeted again. It is really hard to target the right world in the core. Just making sure there's not any other trade. There's not any other bonus buildings around here. I mean, I guess we might as well build a Gozanti now. Let's just see if our freighters are working. Hopefully they are. That would suck if they weren't. Good to test early. We're leaving the Firestar here for now because we're going to hit Brental first. Ooh, that's a weak fleet. Dang. Okay. Maybe we need a Dreadnought. We need a hero, really. Oh, we gotta queue a hero ASAP. Maybe we just dump the whole next paycheck into one. I've already got good advice on who to recruit. Don't have enough money for Killian yet. Where is he? Just a spoiler alert. This guy's insane, but he's expensive. We got some good advice to recruit. Where is she? This lady. Zinj's relative? The Warlord Zinj. I didn't even know that she was related to him. That's pretty cool. I don't know what C-73 trackers are, I'm not going to lie. But I was advised that this ship is really good, and it does look good. I agree with the assessment. She doesn't come with a complement, you know, like Ozzel does, who's also a good option. But she's half the price, and she comes with light dual stun ion cannons. So she must be from the same fleet as Melor Yago. She's an elite. The best of the best. Yeah, that's really cool. We're gonna hire her. She'll help us soak some damage. Yeah, losing health on your cruisers sucks if you're planning to use dreadnoughts. Once we're rich enough to afford a counterpart for him, it won't be as bad. But defense malices are truly terrible. They're really the worst. Also, we're not going to worry about ground techs quite yet either. Okay, here's my line of thought for the northeast part. Ithor, kind of not the best. We might as well leave the outpost there, I guess. But let's consolidate these. We're going to try harder to hold Terrace on the ground, as it's the most exposed.
Let's move out.
And then maybe we keep the fleets at, well, the one small, teeny fleet also at Terrace. This is the only border world. Well, Ithor. Let's keep it at Corzin because it's a nice middle point.
Orders acknowledged.
Right away.
I just also like the Corzin map. It's pretty decent. We need to move this so we can see the rest. We probably could just send our Space Forces all to Roche. Just try to hold it, because we're going to do the same thing that I showed you earlier. Kashyyyk is going to get defense on the ground, and Roche or Lantilles, depending on what I have and for how long, are going to get the Navy.
Direction received.
The Lantilles map is awesome, by the way. It's so cool. So much care and attention and thought has been put into this mod. It's actually wild. It's probably why I have like 1,100 hours in it and counting. Now, this part of the rim, what do we want to do here? Oh, they all fit. Sweet, they all fit on Commenor. That's awesome. Love to see it. I also need to queue an advanced small dockyard to capitalize on space tech at Frisia, because this place gives an income corporation discount. So probably we want to send our space forces to Milagro. I think Rusan is neutral. Antar is neutral. Eridus and Dressel are relatively safe because we got neutral and Huts who don't come online until week 50 or so. Which means that Milagro definitely gets the Navy. The map isn't that great. It's not terrible, but it's not like standout. I remember it well enough. Generator is in the top left, I think. Somewhere up here. Maybe I don't remember it as well as I thought. However, I know for sure that Minban's a great map, so we'll probably put all our infantry there with shields. It's a hard decision here. Yeah, we don't have to defend Dressel quite yet, so
Frigate en route.
Mission
Enter
accepted.
command.
We're on it, sir.
Transmission received. Frigate moving out.
Ready to move out, sir.
we're so close to being set up. Just down here now. Rishi. I wonder if this fleet is powerful enough to take Ord Pardron. It'd be really good if we could. Let's try to do that. We have great ground commanders here. We might as well do something with them. Everybody go to Rishi.
Departure set.
Channel open.
Moving to destination. Cleared for departure.
Okay. Okay. Now, scoot you out of the way over here. What have we even got here? Hulk droids and judicial troopers. Gungans. These Gungans have those grenades too, by the way. Ooh, Naboo. I forgot about the starfighters. That's awesome. Yeah, these Gungans, what I was talking about, the Booma energy grenades, little slingshot blue globes. That's so awesome. Sometimes I wish you could build civilians for 0 credits with like a hard limit of 2 or something. They're not really expendable because you can't build anymore. You can get them as rewards, but it's not reliable. It's not often. So Naboo's cool. We'll try to hold it. Malastare needs Navy. I guess we'll just send these to Raidu because I really don't want to lose Raidu. Man, look how pitiful these fleets are when they're not merged. You can get 110 pop cap if you do retreat cheese. You can get it right at Coruscant. It's wild. Oh, we got paid again. Okay. Time to build more mines. Did I miss a space mine, I wonder? Let's see. We will eventually build trade stations everywhere. We want one of these. We also want, I guess, like 4 more of you. We have a lot of pop to fill up, and we're not going to be rich enough to build a lot of battleships for a while, so. Let me sort this a little better. Like this. Now we can queue up yet another bomber. Oh, I guess it won't. Ah, I forgot about that. We gotta let that finish. Send you over here. Now we have room for 2 more mines. So the reason I want to find a space mine first is because they stand out. Like I'll see them on the left. That might be everything. Okay. Whatever, we'll make it easy. We'll just do the ones that we know for sure. Alright, that's pretty much set up in a nutshell. Oh, let's put you here. So the next step is going to be to build shutter shields at places. We're going to finish up making sure we get all our money buildings built. Or that's like top priority. Then after that, you'll see in the next episode, I'll, between battles, be building shutter shields at places, researching more small craft. 1, 2, and 3 in a row, hopefully. My reasoning for that is as follows. Number 1, it's cool. Number 2, getting these upgraded is notable because they come with Y-wings. And then as we upgrade everything else, it'll get its perfect complement. So like we get Warships 1 and we'll instantly have the advanced loadout Venators, which I think is going to be really very powerful. So all the ships that would be underwhelming are going to have more of a punch. The Acclimator unupgraded is not that great. The Victory upgrade doesn't matter, but I just want victories. And these are going to be awesome. Plus just being able to build T-51s. Oh, there. T-51 bombers. It's going to be the best. I think these might be our ticket to blowing up the ring defense stations at places like Forost. We'll find out if I'm right about that. I'm looking forward to it. So, thanks for joining episode 0. It's all done. Next time is going to be action-packed. See you later.